Top 5 reasons Bigfoot probably doesn't exist. Number 5. The photographic and video evidence is poor. Perhaps the most damning fact to disprove the existence of Bigfoot is the atrocious quality of evidence that has been presented. The scientific community has only been given hazy eyewitness accounts, extremely vague photographs and films, and a few blatantly hoaxed footprints. In such pieces of video or photographic evidence, the subject is almost always either obscured by tree branches or extremely far away. It raises the question why the person filming the event, and there have been many, doesn't simply chase the creature, or at least try and get a clearer shot. The famed Patterson-Gimlin video, shown above, is often cited as the clearest image of a potential Bigfoot yet released, and even this is shot from an extreme distance. Sounds convenient, doesn't it? Number 4. Bigfoot doesn't fit in the food chain. The average Bigfoot sighting is purported to place the creature at approximately 8 to 9 feet tall and at 500 to 600 pounds in weight. The problem here is that such an immense creature cannot be eating enough food to survive, because the impact on the food chain would be incredible. Scientists have proven that Sasquatches would need to number in at least the tens of thousands to sustain themselves over the years through breeding. If these thousands of creatures are all packing away 5,000 calories worth of meat every day, where is the deficit in the animals, plants they are eating? Considering even a slight drop in the population of any given animal, or plant, causes large reverberations through the food chain, the statistics simply don't add up. Number 3. Bigfoot is too big to go unnoticed. As mentioned previously, the average Bigfoot sighting places the creature at over 8 feet tall. The reasonable question here is how such an enormous creature could possibly evade capture by humans. Every year new species are discovered all over the world, but they all have one thing in common: unless they're in the sea, they are all tiny. When was the last time you heard of a new species of giant elephant being discovered? The point being that if tens of thousands of 8-foot-tall, 500-pound ape-men were out there, we'd have found them by now. Number 2. No Bigfoot fossils exist. Simply put, there has never been any fossil record of a large mammal resembling the Sasquatch in North America, despite the same soil preserving everything else that ever lived in the area, including dinosaur bones. Predictably, Bigfoot enthusiasts have a counter-argument. Fossils have been found of one creature dubbed Gigantopithecus blacki, the fossilized mandible of which is pictured above. This creature, essentially a 10-foot ape that weighed approximately 1,200 pounds, existed 100,000 years ago when it roamed an area in what is now China. Obvious aesthetic connections could be made between the two creatures, but no Gigantopithecus blacki fossils have ever been found in America. It seems that something like Bigfoot did once exist, but thousands of miles from where the vast majority of sightings occur. Number 1. Unlikely. Scientists have established that in order for the existence of Bigfoot to be a zoological possibility, there would have to be tens of thousands of them breeding. But how would such a massive population be able to successfully locate potential mates, if even humans are incapable of finding them? The idea that Sasquatches are being bred in families and are mating successfully with other groups of Sasquatches is simply impossible, and yet such a situation must exist for these creatures to continue breeding. Coupled with the fact that almost all alleged Bigfoot photographs and videos show only one creature, implying that they travel alone, the odds of them being able to find each other to mate and produce offspring are small indeed.